There are some really fascinating lakes to learn about and explore here in Canada. The colorful Spotted Lake in British Columbia, and the fascinating ice bubbles of Abraham Lake, just to name a couple that I've had the opportunity to see in person. Today, I want to share another mysterious lake that we recently visited, the disappearing and reappearing Medicine Lake in Jasper National Park, Alberta. Stay tuned. Medicine Lake is located fairly close to the town of Jasper, Alberta, about 20 kilometers southeast of the town and a fairly quick drive away if you want to visit. While it is a long lake at over 7 kilometers long, it is surprisingly shallow. This is because it isn't technically a lake. This beautiful body of water is considered a geologic anomaly for multiple reasons. The first being that it is actually just a section of the Moline River that is backed up due to the entire river disappearing underground as a losing stream. A losing stream is where a river or stream actually loses water as it flows due to water sinking into underground caverns and channels, replenishing the water table. To give you a visual, think of the rushing water from a faucet hitting a sponge. While the sponge absorbs lots of the water, it also ends up backing up and blocking most of the flow. This overflow is what caused Medicine Lake to form. We arrived at a unique time in the year after lots of heavy rainfall and had the opportunity to see the lake overflow its banks and circumvent the losing stream, cutting a channel straight through the woods where it later rejoined Moline River. The other amazing aspect of Medicine Lake is that it nearly completely disappears in the late fall and winter, turning into one big mud flat. This is because in the summer, melting snow, glacial runoff, and rain come down from the mountains and fill the lake bowl as well as the Moline River. Water fills Medicine Lake faster than it can drain into the losing stream and underground system. The lake forms. But in the fall and winter, runoff slows as glaciers refreeze, snow builds, and rains stop. The lake has time to drain into the underground water table and surrounding cave and cavern systems, leaving the bowl of the lake to empty. In the 1970s, researchers loaded the lake with dye to see where it drained to and discovered that it drained into one of the most extensive underground systems in the world. A few winters ago, my husband and I did the nearby Moline Canyon Ice Walk. In the winter, temperatures get low enough that the surface of Moline River in the canyon actually freezes solid enough to walk on. But it is the canyon walls that steal the show. Huge ice balls and formations coat the cliffs and are incredible. The water necessary to create these icy sculptures? All drained water from Medicine Lake, over 15 kilometers away. In 2015, a forest fire caused by a lightning strike ravaged the area around Medicine Lake and destroyed many square kilometers of trees, which is not always the worst thing because these trees depend on fire to regenerate. Lightning actually struck and ignited a root ball or a root system of these trees, which kind of simmered for a few days and then upon hot weather flared up and started the forest fire. There were firefighting efforts made to save the forest. They did have jets water bombing the area, dropping water onto the fire, but the water actually evaporated before it could even hit the forest floor. So then the decision was made, do they save the forest around Moline Lake and Medicine Lake, or did they save the town of Jasper? Which was really a no-brainer. There's lots of people living in Jasper, so they decided to save the town of Jasper and just let the fire
ravage this territory. Our guide actually explained to us that forest fires are needed in this area and that they're actually a little bit overdue because there is a lodgepole pine beetle infestation that's killing the trees. You can kind of see the red discolored trees in the distance. They need forest fires to eradicate this beetle so that the forest can regenerate itself back and become healthy again.
Although Medicine Lake doesn't have a lot of amenities on site and isn't one of the main tourist draws in Jasper National Park, it is definitely worth a visit due to its unique behavior and history. And if you like Canadian geese, there's lots there to see too. If you enjoyed this video, please consider sharing it out and definitely leave me a thumbs up and positive comment. If you're new to Down the Rabbit Hole, why not hit that red subscribe button and join my travel community? Help my channel grow.